Hey everybody, it's Bobo the Vulture. Time for more Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. War's back on. Gonna go ahead and load up Save Game 3. The 1st of November, 2019. Thanks to everybody who came out for the live stream. Um, gonna go ahead for the 5 hours-ish worth of time that I actually put into it. Didn't end up getting very many episodes recorded. Um, So, I don't know, I want to still keep things going, and I don't need to stream everything every time I do something, so let's just play some games. How about? So, alright, got 3 battles in that. Cheryl Clark and Scotty Mac is doing well. Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean will have 3 battles involved. Lazarus versus Onyx has 6. Of course, Trent Baker versus Sebastian Knight. You never know when Trent Baker will be back from rehab, but I'll tell you what, let's look at our sponsors. Our existing sponsors. We have a year left there, 6 months left there, 10 months left here, and 2 months left here. Oh, so other than Veteran Ament, we've pretty much got high-level sponsors for all of our needs. And what? I heard that Beth Bean's contract was coming to an end soon. Yes, she is a 29 talent road agent. So, how many road agents do we have, actually? Reduction, 60 ref. Got some riders that are working real cheap, huh? Jamie Scott, now theoretically well, no, Beth Bean is the least talented person I have on staff now. Which is okay. We will end up replacing her. Maybe I should just do that now. And specifically looking for road agents. Jason Dedrick. Jimmy Chamberlain. Oh, we could hire the living legend, Larry Zbyszko? Wow. Yeah, Larry Zbyszko seems like he might want a certain amount of money for his cachet. What about Matt James? Actually, not that much less. What about Jimmy Chamberlain? It is tempting to hire Larry Zbyszko just because he would be able to tell us about the game of human chess that's being played around us all the time. Let's put the wage cap at 25 grand, see if anybody gets cut out. One guy did. Whoa, Jason Detrick only wants 12 grand a year. And he is more talented than Larry Zbyszko. And nearly as talented as Matt James or Jimmy Chamberlain. Plus, I could probably talk him down. Jason Dedrick will agree to that contract. Sure he will. Alright, let's look at announcers. I know a lot of people have been talking about that. Kingdom James. and go as high as 40. Judge Jeff Jones, Kingdom James, and Shannon Rose. Shannon Rose wants a lot of money. Kingdom James maybe doesn't. Let's go ahead and offer the contract. Gonna sign that. Let's go to our existing staff here. I will let you work out the remaining month on your contract. Between Dennis Schock and Jamie Scott. There's not much to decide between them, but I'm going to go ahead and make Kingdom James our new lead announcer. And since I hired an authority figure, and I'm pretty sure it's set authority figure, Enigma can be an announcer, I'm thinking about using him as our announcer because he's going to be he's going to be, you know, like he's basically going to be like Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon used to be an announcer as well, a color commentator or whatever. Plus, eventually, I might have to turn him into a wrestler just to, you know, get him involved in some brawls. Either way, let's go back. Was Jamie Scott and Dennis Schock. You have 6 more, and you're not quite as talented. I'm going to go ahead and end your contract. Hopefully that does not frighten everyone else. Everyone else in the back room, other than Rock Austin here, the referee who, I don't know, does he feel overworked because he's reffing every match? Maybe. But now we need to go into the television shows, change the announcer to being Kingdom James, and the color commentator to being Dennis Schock. And we'll go back. We're going to make Kingdom James the announcer, and the color commentator will be Dennis Schock. And while I'm here, Halloween Havoc is going to be the 30th of November is the cornucopia of violence. So there you go. We've done a lot of work here now. We have raised our production values, hired some more staff. We profited $500,000 last year, or last quarter, which is very good, don't get me wrong. But I want to make sure that we can maintain that with an increased production level. So let's go ahead and skip off to Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Hope there's nothing else that I forgot to do on the first day of the month. Let's check the Extreme Mail. Mr. Black. Hidden music. Bunch of sponsorship notices. And Heat got renewed. Well, good for Sunday Night Heat. Let's now go ahead and book the next show. Well, it's a big show because it's in prime time. So that's going to be a thing. Joe Clark holding on to that VCW championship belt with all of his might. Got to make sure that Jamie Dundee and Doc Dean, as well as Black Dragon, Robbie Moxie, and Lazarus versus Onyx get as much play in all of the shows leading up to the pay-per-view as they possibly can. Hmm. Ooh, I know what we could do. Let's say 1, 1, 2, and then 1. We're going to do a handicap match. 1 versus 2, or 2 versus 1. No, it's 1 versus 2. It is going to be Doc Dean versus the Moxies. Robbie Moxie and Louis Moxie. There he is. There is no title on the line. The winner will be Robbie Moxie, and the loser will be Doc Dean. And they are still going to have to cheat to get the job done. Oh wait, Doc Dean, that feud is done. Silly, clumsy me. So what we're actually going to book is a handicap match between Black Dragon and the Moxies. Actually, hang on a second. Since he's a heel, him winning that kind of a match doesn't really seem like it does very much. I'm still giving Black Dragon most of the wins here. Though there haven't been that many to go around yet. How about a tag match here? There we go. Black Dragon and Dysfunction. Dysfunction isn't currently involved in a feud, is he? He is not. Also, is Dysfunction on... Dysfunction's on written contract. We should probably be using him more. Match 2 versus 2. Tag match. Black Dragon and Dysfunction versus Robbie and Louis Moxie. Set them up. Dragon Dysfunctio versus the Moxie family. There's no title on the line. The result is going to be a win for Black Dragon and a loss for Robbie Moxie. It is going to be more cheating. Ooh, sorry. And the aftermath is going to be none. I don't like any of these. Sorry. And the purpose will be to continue their feud. There we go. See? Just needed that to be able to happen. Doc Dean is going to have another match against somebody here. Somebody going to get their ass kicked. Somebody going to get their wig split. Beat him up, breaks neck, beat him up, breaks neck, beat him up, breaks neck, break his neck. Woo. Jason Sugarman, how are you feeling? Your morale is getting a little low. I hate to see something like that happen. I don't know that Doc Dean and Jason Sugarman would have the best match. Huh. Could throw Majik into a match against Doc Dean, although Majik is just not the best. He's not the best wrestler. He's good. He's not great. But I tell you what, let's actually do it. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a match, a one-on-one match. A singles match. It'll be Majik versus Doc Dean. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out they really click in the ring. And there's no title on the line. And it's going to be a win for Majik. Because, wouldn't you just know it? But Jamie Dundee has snuck in. The aftermath will be that Jamie Dundee will continue his assault. And the purpose is going to be to put on a good match. No, it's going to be to continue a feud. What am I doing? I don't want these things to not count toward the feuds. And then for the main event, we're going to have one-on-one single match. It's going to be the big superstar Jamie Dundee taking on the also big superstar Scotty Mac. There ain't no title on the line. It's going to be a win for Jamie Dundee because, of course, Jarrell Clark comes in. Interference. Costing the match. Jarrell Clark will continue on his assault to continue their feud. Yeah. And then I just got to figure out what exactly match I want to have Onyx and Lazarus sort of deal together with. And who do I want to be in that? I could put Sebastian Knight and Jason Sugarman in a match with them. Or Sebastian Knight and Todd Sexton? Yeah. Let's do that. It's Gonna be another tag match, folks. It's gonna be Lazarus and Sebastian Knight versus Onyx and Todd Sexton. There is no title on the line. The winner is going to be Lazarus, and the loser is going to be Onyx. It's going to be some cheating. Actually, no, we don't need there to be any cheating in this match. It can be a clean win. We should have one match whose result isn't like total bull. And no aftermath there. And the purpose was to continue that feud. Yeah. We'll just take a look one more time. Let's go ahead and start the show with an interview segment. Sorry. Single worker with manager. It is going to be Phil Woods with Lazarus. Actually, no, wait. That doesn't need to be pushed at a fast rate. The ones that I need to push really fast are Jamie Dundee versus Doc Dean and Black Dragon versus Robbie Moxley. Sorry, folks. Got the sniffles. So let's go ahead and let's start off with Phil Woods and Black Dragon. There you go. Phil Woods with Black Dragon. And they are going to be talking about Robbie Moxley for the feud. And then let's get an interview segment with Doc Dean in here. Calling out El Dragino Noir. Oh. I have everything out of sorts today, don't I? Robbie Moxley for their feud. There. And then we need an interview. Single worker with JC Ice, Jamie Dundee himself. And he's going to be calling out Doc Dean. Doc Dean. There we go. For the feud. Finish booking that segment. Get an interview in here with Doc Dean. Calling out Jamie Dundee. Yes, see. To continue that feud. Now then. Need to let Lazarus and Onyx have some interviews in here. So let's do that. Actually, no, those are slow burn feuds. Yeah. Should probably go ahead and get which angle? Debut angles. I need a debut angle here. A new authority figure debuts. It's gonna be Enigma. Get him up there fairly high up in the show. Single worker with manager. It is going to be Phil Woods for Lazarus. And they're going to be talking down about Onyx to continue that feud. This feud will also advance just one more. You know what's interesting here? We haven't actually had an appearance by Ms. Vanessa this entire show. We probably should, just because people like Miss Vanessa, right? Let's have a diva angle involving Miss Vanessa. Protects her man and gets floored. Well, goodness. Heel hits on diva, leading to fight. Oh, that's a thought, isn't it? Miss Vanessa could be hit on by Jarrell Clark, and then Scotty Mac could come to make the save. Now let's take a look, see how that works. Right before his big match, too. Let's start this show. Black Dragon has gained overness from this segment. It's a pretty good segment. Lazarus and Sebastian Knight versus Onyx and Todd Sexton. They have a pretty good match, and the crowd's kind of into it. The Britney Spear that shook the ring. Black Dragon is backstage. Oh, I didn't give Black Dragon his manager. That's bad. Jamie Dundee gained overness from this segment. Talking trash about Doc Dean, continuing the feud. Black Dragon and Dysfunction versus the Moxie family is a 72% match. Not a great crowd response, 51% overall rating. Doc Dean is backstage building up his feud with Jamie Dundee. I should have given him Miss Vanessa too, shouldn't I? Enigma debuted his new gimmick, which got a negative response. People did not like to see Enigma coming out saying he was in charge, although it got a 71% overall rating, and he gained overness from the segment. And he's still an authority figure, so you know what? I don't mind. Majik versus Doc Dean, they put on a decent match. Good crowd reaction-ish. 57% overall rating. Phil Woods talking with Lazarus. Miss Vanessa is standing backstage watching a monitor when Jarrell Clark appears and says some crude chat-up lines. She backs off, but he continues advancing on her until Scotty Mac walks in. Jarrell Clark quickly leaves with Miss Vanessa having to restrain Mac from chasing him. That was a pretty good segment, right? 64. Jamie Dundee versus Scotty Mac. They have a nice match. Crowd reaction 64% for an overall rating that's still lower than that at 63. Again, folks, there's some kind of weird magical pixie dust involved in what works and what doesn't. First, Onyx wants to be higher on the card. Black Dragon is losing morale because I'm not pushing him enough. Louis Moxley wants to be higher up the card. Scotty Mac wants to be higher up the card. And we got a 4-4 rating. Let's see. Let's go back. Nobody's unhappy at the moment, so I'm alright. I'm going to delete all that mail. And let's see. Last was a 44 rating. We've gotten a 48 rating. Our error ratings are superb, and the network are very happy with us. The network are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Let's skip ahead to the next week. Woo! Alright, and what kind of email do we have here? SmackDown, MLW have risen to national level. Sean Casey signed a new contract. Flash. Rudy Charles, Todd Geller, Alex Dudley, Keith Gutierrez. A lot of people got hired for things. And it just occurred to me that we were supposed to have hired someone. No, I guess not. I did hire enough new guys. We have 20 workers in the roster. I thought we needed to have more, but she's not saying that we do. I hope that's not because our Fed actually lost some public interest after the last show. I don't think that's the case, but I guess you never know, right? Anyhow, we'll book another show next time, and beyond that, we're gonna keep chugging along here at Vulture Championship Wrestling. But for now, this is Bubba the Vulture. This has been Let's Play Extreme Warfare Revenge. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope I will see all of you next time. Bye bye for now.